What are the most important trending topics in public health right now? And how would you actually find them in minutes using AI? In this video, I'll show you how to do just that using ChatGPT, even if you've never used it before. And more importantly, I'll show you why people get bad answers and how to fix that. By the end, you'll be able to generate something a little bit like this, a clear list of trending public health topics. And we'll get this using a prompt with a 5-part structure. You'll be able to use this technique for ChatGPT or other large language model and for really any question to get better results. My name is Tracy Flood. I've spent over 10 years on community health data and training teams how to use data and tech for real-world action. This technique is one of the things that has really made me go, wow. Let's start with the way most people use ChatGPT and why it doesn't work very well. Most people try something like this, trending public health topics. It's really similar to the way you'd use a Google search, and you'll get an answer, but here's the problem. It's generic, it's not time-bound, it's not for any particular geography on the globe, and it's not tailored to your needs. This is where one small change can make a huge difference. Instead of asking a vague question, we're going to structure a prompt. Think of it in 5 parts: role, goal, context, constraints, and output format. You don't need to memorize this. We put it in the tutorial kit. Let's upgrade our original prompt. Act as a public health analyst. Identify the top 5 trending topics, health topics in the US over the last 30 days. Focus on topics gaining momentum in the news and public discussion. Return the results in a table with brief explanations. Now look at the difference. If you want this exact prompt template with a few additional examples and the dashboard to track your results, we put it in the tutorial kit. But we can take this further. Instead of stopping here, we can ask ChatGPT to improve its own output. For example, before answering, ask me any clarifying questions. Now it starts thinking with you and not just responding. This is what's called prompt chaining, when you create more of a conversation with ChatGPT rather than just asking one question. Should we worry about reliability? Here's something that most people don't realize. ChatGPT doesn't know things, it predicts what words come next, which means you should never fully trust one single answer. So now let's build in a simple proof loop. A proof loop is basically a double check. For this, we're actually going to do a proof loop where we run multiple prompts and compare results. We look for repeating patterns. This is because it's going to be impossible for us to truly know the truth in the top 5 trending topics. And so instead, we're going to take the question from multiple angles and compare repeating trends. This is how you move more from interesting to reliable. And I recommend this if you're using ChatGPT in a professional sphere where you need it to be reliable. This is exactly how we run our monthly public health data challenges, identifying trends, prioritizing topics, and turning that learning into action. So to recap, basic prompts will give you generic answers. Structured or engineered prompts will give you useful insights. In a situation where there's no one right answer, we recommend multiple runs to create more reliable results. And if you want to try this yourself, you can grab the tutorial kit below. If you're interested in using data and technology for real-world impact, then consider subscribing because we'll be sharing a lot more content like this. Please also feel free to join us at our next data challenge.